Why did you click that, mate?
Is that it now? Am I going to get the notification?
We're actually ready.
Yeah, we're live, pal.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm not ready.
I've not got the
I'm not live yet. We're not live yet. Can't be live. We actually can't.
Oh, there we go.
Are we live now? Yeehaw.
2 people in. Me and Eggy.
You get up.
Can you talk?
Hello, everyone. We are live, hopefully, without technical difficulties.
We don't know. We don't know yet.
The stream working first time. Is this real? It's good. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. People are thinking that it's working.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to go get the flipping thumbnail. The efforts
Jacob
I
having
go
to
to.
Jacob having to do work.
The efforts I go to here.
It's not like him.
Unbelievable.
Here we go. There's Archie.
Archie.
Brian. We've got a Sue from Brian.
There you
Love to
go.
see it.
Love that.
Give us a Sue, Adam.
As guys, there's not enough space for a Sue, but I'll give you a Sue.
There's not enough space for us.
We have a yo from Turkish guy.
Yo, family.
Yo.
Is that the AB guy?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
But
Do
anyway,
you know we're number 53 in the UK now for that hyped thing?
yeah. Thank you to everyone who has hyped the video.
Oh, jeez.
Apparently we're in like the top 10 in sport or something like that as well in the UK in category. So thank you.
I looked at the
it
absolute
hyping.
#1 hyped video for
What is
that. It's a video that has 2.5k views.
It's
People
for
better get hyping then.
it's
didn't
for
really
like
understand it.
it's for creators under I think it's 500,000. So I think it's
Well, that won't be us for long then.
no,
Nah,
obviously
shouldn't
looking wham boys. I mean they do say that about us.
it? Looking wham.
No one's
Is
ever
that how
said
you
that.
describe the 4 guys on that couch there?
Wham mate. That is
Wham.
Who said it?
Somebody silly.
Zane KX.
Is it what you playing at?
More uncertainty than the Rangers boardroom.
I can't believe we're actually live and actually it's working.
Let's not jinx
Do
it.
not say stuff
Let's
like
not
I'm
jinx
just saying.
it.
I gotta say it. Gotta say it.
To be fair, we've been going for 2 minutes and nothing has immediately.
Well, Jacob's still trying to sign into things.
Yeah, it's called, what do you call it? It thinks I am
The wrong
me
person.
rather than flat chat, and I want to be flat chat, not me.
Gee.
That's a deep thought.
Yeah.
That's
But
really
I am also part of the flat chat, so
like just 2-step verification now. This
This
is
is
chaos.
very meta.
I'll get there. It says I'm in Glasgow and the surrounding areas.
We
which
have a
is
hot take
correct.
already coming in. Hibs finished 4th after the bad start. Where was this on Instagram? Because that's where we got all these hot takes.
Is that where you've got them all from?
Yes.
Just Instagram. Okay.
Yeah.
Aaron calling out the public. Fantastic.
I've just jinxed it.
You have.
Well,
Like
let's see about that.
that's not a hot take. That's a cold take. You have jinxed it.
Yeah.
You are a jinx.
Oh well.
Hopefully not though. Hopefully I'm wrong.
But you tell
Hot
us
take, Everton get Europe this year.
hot take.
It's not hot.
That's not hot.
Just it's happening. At least
Might
well,
just happen. There's other teams there. There's too many other teams.
Who?
Conference League.
Bournemouths and the Fulhams and all that crowd.
They could scam a Conference League 100%.
Where are Everton in the league?
Are they not?
Oh, right now,
Top
8th,
10.
maybe 10th. I generally don't know.
They could.
I don't think the position really matters at this stage.
No,
It's just
not
like
really.
if you're
Needs to
close enough
start
points.
as well.
I'm pretty sure Newcastle are quite far
City
down.
away, City away
struggled.
tomorrow
Yeah.
on Saturday. That's
Musket could be like Ange when he comes in, could win it in his first season. Musket's a good appointment for Rangers if they get him.
Is Muscat? Is he not? Is he the one that's out in Australia? Or
He's in
out
China.
China. Oh, right, okay. Aye. Right.
I didn't know everything.
No, I knew because
I know. I was gonna say he worked under Ange.
They're
So I knew
saying
who Tim
talks-
Musket
They're
was.
saying Talk Sport that he's got a similar
Well,
career
they
path
say he was
to
the
Ange.
brains behind Ange. They do say
Is
that.
that true?
I've not heard that.
Is he? Is this Muscat guy? Is he the favourite now?
He's the favourite now, yeah.
Because I thought he'd swung back to Gerrard yesterday.
Aye,
Or
it
was
was
that
just
a bit
people
of media nonsense?
putting bets on with the bookies and the bookies getting it wrong.
So-
mainly.
They've just teased the Rangers fans. for no
They
reason.
have. They've basically just teased them.
To be fair, a lot of people have already changed and they want Muscat now.
I mean, this is a hot
What they
take,
say.
but I think it's a terrible appointment.
Muscat.
Yeah, I think it's.
What would you do?
atrocious. I just don't like signing but we've never seen this guy manage, and everyone's getting so hyped. Do you know what I mean?
It's just
it's
it's what
China and Japan.
Aye, but you just don't know what he could do.
I think
That's
it's
what it
dreadful.
is. Yeah.
To be fair, he gets a lot of positive association with Ange. I think people see what Ange did for Celtic and think,
Look at Ange now.
I know, look
He's
at
an
Ange now.
He's
He's an idiot.
He's an idiot. He's a bloody idiot.
It's now up on Insta. No,
He's a stupid bloody idiot.
Wow, it took me half an hour, man.
There's another good talking point there, but is that going to come up at any point? You and Modric.
There you go. Right, and you might see it because it might be on the title screen now.
All right.
Might be.
Maybe.
We can't tell.
You'll
We
see them
can't
in
tell
it.
because we're meant to be actually on Canva.
which I will alt tab to right now. Relax.
Right, there we go. I can actually see
There
it.
we go.
Modric from
Callum
Maradona.
says Arsenal to win the Champions League.
Come on, that's not a lot.
Heggie
Jacob.
says Salah.
Pickford for Ballon d'Or.
Sorry.
And I've went Modric
He's
getting
getting
Maradona.
those. He's making those glasses work.
I didn't realise we finally. Now we can't read the comments. Oh dear.
Nah, it's
We
okay.
can go back
Never
on
been
it.
able to. ever.
Right.
Get,
I'll go
do
back
your,
to
do
that.
your job or don't do it then.
Jeez, 8 peeps, man. They're working me overtime today.
Pickford for Ballon d'Or. What does that even mean?
It's just
Like, to win it or just be in the rankings?
no, to win it.
Right. A goalkeeper.
There you go. Hey, Yashin's done it.
Aye, but
There you go.
Football would be the worst thing ever.
As a goalkeeper
if
won
a
it?
goalkeeper won it.
I
Not just
agree.
a Pickford winning Ballon d'Or.
I think I would.
Like, that would mean England have won the World Cup.
Would that be?
It would have to have meant
Yeah, and they would have to be. We'd have to
penalty
watch
shot
them.
each of them.
get peppered
Maybe
and-
he
yeah.
scored a last minute.
I mean, you don't stop
equaliser.
going on about 66. They just do the same for this one and then everyone would forget about it.
Big up their goalie though. No.
Yeah.
Pickford would have to have scored twice at the World Cup. Like last minute. For him to win a Ballon d'Or, he's got to have 2 last minute headers.
Last
Again,
Last minute,
a
World Cup,
save.
last minute World Cup final winning goal.
And Everton doing a Leicester.
Goalkeeper lives matter.
They do.
I think if
Stop goalkeeper abuse.
for that also to happen, Harry Kane would have to not play. They have to Ollie Watkins with a scrappy
Have you seen
goal.
Harry Kane's goals and assists per minute ratio?
37.
1 every 37
Yeah,
minutes.
he'd have to be injured
wild.
for that to happen. I
Yep.
think.
He gets 3 goal contributions a game.
Yeah,
That's genuinely
kind of
wild.
quite good right now.
Yeah,
He's quite good.
he's almost if he's a
But
very, very good player.
He doesn't play that well for England in big games.
There we go.
Well, there's a lot of them that complain. Oh, we need somebody running off.
When was the last big game? Euro 2024?
24 final.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, they
don't
don't
have
that many
They subbed
big
him in the
games.
final. They subbed him in the semi-final. That's
it-
bold.
Their biggest game since then, I think, was the Serbia one, where they went away and won 1-5 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the Senegal at home? They lost 3-1.
3-1, yeah. Greece,
What, the friendly?
Greece.
Yeah.
Greece at
They
home.
decided to not play Pickford then.
When was the Hungary game? Was that before?
That was years ago, aye.
Was it?
That was when they were...
3-4 now. Oh, Ramsdale was in goal.
Yeah.
Aye, never mind.
Well, anyway, shall we get
What we
started?
did today? What we did,
Yes,
man?
let's get into episode number 11 of the Flat Chat
Wow.
podcast. We've made it
That
to
can't be
11.
right.
That
A full start
mental,
11 of episodes. And we've got football hot takes, and as you can see, some of the boys' very famous hot takes are right down there.
They're doing
Yeah.
hot takes. I see some facts. on
I
this.
generally don't. I see no. Yeah, exactly.
How many of them have actually been said? 2 of them? No.
Three.
One of them, 100%.
3 of them. You
I've
haven't
said
said.
he's a flop. I've not said he's a Premier League flop, actually. I've just said he's rubbish.
Yeah, and I've said what I said.
You have said that, and
And
I
I've
have
said mine.
said that.
Yeah.
I've said Pickford should win the Ballon d'Or.
You just
You've
said it
not
2
said
minutes
that.
ago.
Yeah, exactly. And now it's 4 out of 4. But it's not our hot takes that we are judging. We will be judging your hot takes, the viewers at home. I've collected a sample of some of our viewers' hottest footballing takes, and I'll be asking these boys to judge them. Some you may agree with, some you think
Tails.
belong in the bin. Viewers, let us know in the chat or the comments what you make of these hot takes, like the video, and if you want to be involved in one of these in the future, if we bring it back, follow us on our Instagram, which is at the Flat Chat Official.
Fantastic. Just quickly, Kyle has said a really good hot take.
Jacob's loving
It's actually not so hot a take. Heggie isn't much taller than Aaron.
I mean, it's just facts.
That's
isn't it?
just
It's not a hot
that's not
take.
a hot
or
take, that's just a
cold.
fact.
I love
What's I'm 5'6", I'm 5'8.5", 5'9".
Good
He's
2.5
not
inches.
5'6".
2.5 inches is big.
It's not big.
and, and,
Flipping massive.
and Callum Mendes.
That's a
I
giant.
wish.
There we go. But anyway, shall we just get straight into it?
Yeah.
There are
Yeah.
16 in today's video. And the
Okay.
first one, we've gone familiar. You might have seen this on social media this week. But it's by Dimitri Mitchell.
Right.
And it says, this might sound crazy, but Messi isn't an amazing 1v1 dribbler.
yes, yes.
He dribbles through teams, but catch him out wide 1v1 against a Kyle Walker or an Ashley Cole, and he's not scaring them. There's a difference between players that run through teams and players that run at players. Ronaldinho was much more of a 1v1 specialist. This was on Twitter
I have
all
not
week.
seen this.
I'd heard that this had come up, but I didn't read it.
So
'cause I
what's
just
the
dismissed it.
argument then when like, Messi put Boateng in his backside?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or skinned Ashley Cole or Roberto Carlos. Or,
Or
the fact that
Vardiol.
his own argument says running through, he's better at skinning more than one than skinning just
So
one.
he's better against
Yeah.
when you put more in.
Yeah,
you'll
yeah,
beat
he was
them.
skinning 4, but 1.
See the goals that you remember, the Bilbao goal,
Yeah,
the
when
one
he
where he's
just
out the touchline and then he scores.
Even,
Like,
the, even just when he's ripped Guardiola, who's
Yeah,
yeah,
Messi's
yeah.
meant to be finished, and Guardiola obviously.
Sent him in the shops.
Remembering Meg Milner as well, sat him down.
Yeah. The hilarious thing was, after seeing this, someone put up a video of Ashley Cole being ripped 1v1 against Messi.
Oh,
So
he doubled down, tripled down, this
Like,
lad.
that-
it was.
Is there a defender that could defend Messi 1v1?
No.
None.
Nah, I don't think so.
Bassey?
In 1v1 in situations, yeah, there'll be a situation where
Wan-Bissaka.
somebody will. There'll be a situation where
runs with that ball,
he doesn't get past everyone. Like, it happens, but in
1v1.
but in games, like, it's just like it's just a ridiculous take.
Yeah.
It's outrageous.
This is what I wanted to hear.
It's
outrageous.
the most outrageous there is.
Armando Dimitri
It's
is
not the most outrageous there is.
Saying Messi's not very good at dribbling.
That's
Not
not what
his-
he's saying.
Isn't
He's saying he's not a
amazing
good
dribbler.
1v1 dribbler. There is
He's not-
obviously a difference. He is obviously exceptional at both.
Yeah.
He's
It's
not
not the
gonna-
most outrageous take
Yeah,
ever.
Pretty outrageous though, isn't it?
it's outrageous, but it's not. Like I said,
Yeah,
it's not.
fair enough.
Like I said,
craziest.
Nothing. Yeah.
Nwaneri's better than Messi. That's more outrageous
I
than
always-
that. Nwaneri.
I almost feel like he's just wanting the tricks, that sort of stuff that Messi
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
do.
a better way of saying it. He's
not
not
a
a
trickster.
tricky.
He's mentioned
Yeah.
Ronaldinho, which obviously
he's
more
not
of a
a
trickster there.
Neymar, like, you're not seeing like him do it. Neymar and Ronaldinho do.
Do you think
They-
he's ever done a rainbow flick, Messi? Like in a game?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we've seen Neymar do it a few times.
Oh,
and then,
Neymar's done it over people's heads
and then
and
they all
got it
put
at the
him
other
in their
side.
rage.
But why would Messi's not going to do that? Because I just don't think he thinks that's efficient.
It's not. He's so efficient.
You know what I mean? He's
Yeah,
efficient in what he
so-
does.
I don't think Dimitri knows what a skiller is.
No.
This is a professional footballer, by the way. That's
Yeah, he played for Man U in about like
This guy?
10 games.
This guy's a
maybe.
professional footballer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right, oh, but Man United ones, right? So he knows Ronaldo.
I don't think that's. I think he says Messi's better, but
I know, but any time you see Ronaldo getting dissed, you just know it's
not
somebody
to
that
really
loves
bring
Messi.
up. Not to bring up too much, but he's a bit of a not a flat earther, but just definitely has that sort of mindset. I reckon.
Right, you think he's an idiot?
I think he's a bit
A
thick.
character assassination from Jacob Murray.
Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah,
What
fair
to
enough.
say? This one I think belongs in the bin.
Yeah,
Fair.
trash. Get that in the trash.
Yeah, do
Have
we
you,
have
have you
levels that-
picked bin and
You
what do
can
you do here?
you can go.
I think there
great
should be
take,
like levels to
so
it.
like great take, okay, bad, bin.
that's a bit too many.
Yeah,
Take-
just-
but
Three
great
levels.
take, okay take, terrible take.
Yeah.
So
I'd
what-
say this is. It's not terrible, but it's not okay. It's in between.
Right, let's do 5. Like, 5 ratings.
Bad.
Bad.
1 to
Yeah.
5. 5 is the
4.
worst. 4. I agree.
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing there, but it's a
close,
4
but
out of
it's-
5.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
bad.
that's yeah.
Yeah.
Come
Anyway,
on,
Take
come on,
note of these,
Dimitri.
or we just say
thankfully, all these remaining ones they are from the viewers. on
Get that
Instagram.
flat earther out of here.
Let's get you on to our second one, which is from Pickles. Didier Drogba is overrated.
Is this
Good
from
old,
Instagram?
good old Sean.
From Sean.
I mean, that's harsh.
Okay.
You watched. I know why he's saying that. He's looked at the stats, and the stats aren't that kind to him. You watch Drogba, and he bullies people.
Yeah, he does.
He brings others into play. He scores big goals as well. Is that not like what it's...
Yeah, I was going to say, who's going to say it? The big
I
game
can
player?
guarantee. I hate to bring Salah into it, right?
Here we go.
Hey, it's too early.
I
Too
can-
Nothing to do
early.
with Drogba.
I can guarantee Sean thinks Salah is the best Premier League player of all time just because of stats. He doesn't watch with his eyes. He just looks at the spreadsheet.
There were a few multiple entries here.
I think it- yeah.
Some were involving other players, like Heggie said.
Drogba is the ultimate eye test player. He was unbelievable.
Yeah. Like, I was watching a video of Czech just doing long punts to him, and he has a defender, like, less all over him, and he's just chesting it down. Like, 60, 70-yard punch, chesting it down and turning. You're just like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
He's the worst kind of striker. Like from
Sorry?
To play against.
to play against.
Whoa.
Based on, well, don't cut in then. Like, based on the fact that all the players that have played against him used to tell us this, they've talked about how he plays, and if he doesn't get a goal, he's the kind of striker that you're gonna have a tough game against
Yeah.
no matter what. He doesn't need to score.
But he then also
and he's
had a season
terror.
where he got, what, 29 or 30 goals.
Yeah.
So he shows he
could
could
do
do that,
it.
but he just played more
And
of a team.
the amount of goals he scored against Arsenal was just not funny.
Stu says Drogba scored goals that mattered. Harry Kane scored v Norwich and Heidenheim.
Ooh.
I'm not going to compare Kane and Drogba. That's not what this is about. But Drogba, he's not overrated.
Oh, he's not.
But I don't even like. How do people rate Drogba? People don't see he's the best striker
No.
in Prem history. They
No.
have him top 10. And I don't think that's overrating him.
Yeah.
I think he has around like, maybe the 10 to 6.
I think he is rated perfectly. Yeah. Yeah, I think he is.
In our era, yeah, because I wouldn't know where to put a Sheringham, a Dublin,
Yeah.
So I'd say, yeah, he's definitely in the 10 to 6 category.
Like Kane's better, Aguero's better,
Yeah.
Haaland's better.
Rooney,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like he is around that.
Yeah, he's
So
he's
you-
definitely...
Van Persie's probably better.
He's
Just
got
about.
He's got much of a legacy, but he's got like more of a legacy of like than a Suarez.
I think just
Suarez might have. Was Suarez better when he was in the.
Suarez
his
was
prime?
better.
I think
Drogba did score an equalising goal in a Champions League
I
final
think
that
just
his
his
team
cup-
then went on and won.
His cup final record is just too good.
Yeah.
And let's be
Like
honest,
FA
clutch
Cup,
player.
League
Clutch
Cups.
moment.
Chelsea are a massive Premier League club as well, and they've.
Part of
He's
it-
the
he was
biggest.
yeah.
He's the biggest striker they've had. They've had
Yeah.
Costa, I know that, and he was
lot-
great, but.
Darren says a lot of people don't count Drogba's assists. He had 10 plus assists in 3 different seasons.
Aye, that was.
It's pretty good.
Come on.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
he's more than just the assist though. Like
it's
he's
some of
just,
the goals.
rather than just having to build it up, just seeing that you can just punt it up to him and he'll make it stick.
Yeah, I remember seeing a goal we scored as well, where he just whacks outside the box, and the keeper doesn't know where to
The
go.
one he
for
scored,
it.
I'm pretty sure it
Flapping
was at
around the
Wembley,
ball.
where he just brings it down his chest, turns, and then it's left foot top bins.
Yeah.
He's just like,
M.
brilliant.
Gunner says Drogba is nowhere near top 10. He is about 30 to 40.
That is
Just
hard.
an Arsenal fan. Is that an Arsenal fan you said there?
he's got M Gunner, so maybe.
Yeah. I mean,
He
M.
does
Gunner,
look
yeah.
like it's a Bonlahor in his picture. So
he was a good striker, very good
30 to
striker.
40 is wild.
Stu's saying Kane ain't better. Drogba scored clutch goals. Kane for club and country. Caps the
Right,
bet.
where's Kane? Is Kane? We need to have Kane on the screen here at some point. Why is he-
Where's the FIFA? Where's
Why
the
is
FIFA?
Kane-
When are we getting caned?
Why does Kane matter right now?
Kane? The comments mentioned Kane. I'm
Nah,
not mentioning
Drog-
Kane. This is about Drogba.
Yeah.
4 out of 5 for me.
Oh, okay, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the rating.
It's as bad as the Messi one, but not. Yeah.
Not the most terrible of all time.
not.
I think the Messi one's worse, but yeah, this is probably number 4.
Yeah, so this is a bad footballing take from Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
On
think
to-
he knows that. He's accepted it. He's came to terms with it.
It's hot take. It's hot takes.
The Stu hasn't.
Clearly not. Anyway, on to hot take number 3. This one is by Benjamin. Jose's downfall has proven that he was overrated as a manager.
Aye. Okay.
This
Jacob?
Start with Jacob.
he got done tactically by Barry Ferguson's Rangers, which is never good. He has been pretty poor. He wasn't brilliant at Roma. He wasn't brilliant at Spurs. He wasn't brilliant at Roma. He
Man
wasn't
United.
brilliant at Fenerbahce. Man U, he got second with,
That was not.
and it was
yeah.
okay. I think a lot of Jose's best football was now 15 years ago.
Yeah.
He won the
At
Champions
Chelsea.
League 15 years ago. Like, he had an unbelievable Madrid side and couldn't win the Champions League, but weirdly did it with Inter. And
He had a good
Porto.
defensive style of play that eventually got figured out.
If it's even you're rating him, who are you rating him against?
The likes of your
The
Sir
best.
Alex's, the
Right.
best there
Exactly.
is. He's
So-
up there in that
So
conversation.
he is.
Would you rate him against like a Wenger? So Wenger
I'd
is
rate him
similar.
against-
We still rate Wenger so highly, and I obviously as an Arsenal fan, but his latter end of his tenure at
Yeah.
Arsenal also went against him. So this does too.
Yeah,
For
I
different
just think
reasons,
winning
'cause
the
he's
big,
moving
I think
about.
winning the big trophy with Porto and Inter is just so
Yeah.
much.
Jose's managerial style does not suit modern day football
well-
because players, they're, what's the word? They're pussies. That's the word. It's not like back in 2004 when he could shout at players and they would take
Run
it.
through
I-
brick walls for
I
him.
agree.
It's,
I
it's
think-
not this. Jose doesn't suit this society.
You're not getting Sir Alex chucking a football boot
Exactly.
at Beckham in this day
However,
and age.
I think that football is going back to that though. I think it did.
Long throws are
I
in.
think that's all coming back, and I think he maybe could do better.
But
in the
players,
Could
don't,
he be
future.
doing
players,
what
don't
Arteta's
like,
doing?
players don't like getting told off nowadays.
No, they're so
They
drama.
take the huff.
And Jose, that was what he was best at, was getting the best out of
Yeah.
players.
He was a man manager.
Yeah.
he was.
My mind
Very
goes to
good man
my
manager.
mind goes to the story with Joe Cole where he had a great game and he said if you did something, must have done something in the game. He said if you ever do that again, you're never played for Chelsea again for me.
Nice. It's a
But is
tricky
he
one.
overrated as a manager now, boys?
I mean, he's no longer getting the elite jobs for a reason. Like, he's now at.
I mean, he's in his 60s though. He's not going to get a Chelsea job. Like,
No.
Yeah, managers are starting to be a bit younger again. I feel like. Is he what age is he?
He's in
I
his
think he was
60s.
60s. I think he would be.
I've got no idea.
I'll tell you right now. Well, how old was he when he joined Chelsea in 03?
Oh, me.
He wasn't in his 30s.
I think he would have
He was
been
a young manager,
early
though.
40s.
So,
I wouldn't surprise me if he was late 30s.
Maybe.
so on the question,
He's 62.
And he joined Chelsea
Wow.
in
He
what?
was 40.
Yeah,
So he joined.
Ange and Moyes are probably the only managers that are like similar age to him in the Prem.
And just 60.
so how do we rate him now? Because that's probably the best way to answer this question.
The fact that
Top
he was
5
linked,
all time.
the fact that he was linked to Rangers recently-ish,
What?
and no one was like, "Oh my god, that would be the greatest thing ever,"
What do you-
says that that's his level's nowhere near what it was.
What do you mean top 5 of all time? Like
Manager of all
generally all time.
Yeah.
But or your lifetime, because there's obviously we can't go
I'm
half
not
that
talking
high.
about like Bill Shankly and
So
Oh,
yeah,
those
no,
kinda
just to
guys.
define so people don't in the comments
Yeah.
who don't know what you mean that.
Kyle,
top five since 2000.
Yeah. Okay.
Kyle, thank you for becoming a Flat Chat legend.
Oh yes.
in the middle of the
There you
stream.
go, Kyle.
Love that.
Incredible. Love that.
Is he a top 5 in our lifetime? I think just the fact that in our lifetime he's won 2 Champions Leagues. I hate to keep bringing them up. He has that
With
defensive
different
record.
teams.
Yeah. He has that defensive record, winning 2 titles immediately at Chelsea. How often do managers need time? He came in, yes, he get given money, but Man U were unbelievable and Arsenal were unbelievable, and he won. Did he win the league straight after Invincible?
Yeah.
Like that's extreme.
With that
the
defensive
15th.
record.
Yeah.
Also, would he have broken Tottenham's trophy duck earlier, considering he was sacked before a League Cup final?
Maybe, but it was Man City, so.
Yeah. I don't think
Maybe
he's, when he did all the special stuff for Chelsea, that is not overrated. What he's done since is also we all think has not been good enough. I don't think no one's.
He's having a natural
How are we
regression in his
overrating
career.
that?
He came back and won the league with Chelsea, didn't he? In 13, 14,
Look, I don't get this, right?
15.
People don't slag like Ronaldo and say he's overrated because at the end of his career he's been bad.
No.
Do you know what I mean? But so why are we doing it with managers?
Yeah.
Because Ronaldo hasn't fell off the same way.
Like Kaká then. People don't go Kaká was
A manager
overrated.
a manager's
I think
age doesn't.
People don't say he's an overrated player because he went to MLS.
I
No,
think
but I
that's
think
more a
his
Twitter.
overall thoughts on Kaká is not of one of a Ballon d'Or winner.
Like Pirlo then, when he went to New York
Yeah.
City. Like there's so many players that have a poor
Like
end to their
because
career.
This is
Jose's-
slightly different. It's a manager doesn't rely on their body.
That's
in
what I'm
the same
saying, though.
way. So it's
It's
slightly
like-
it's
it's
slightly
like-
different.
The
They're
game
rising
still
their abilities.
progresses.
Yeah, I know, but it's like Sir Alex had 26 years. But he was still
Sir
a
Alex, you're talking about the best ever. It's like comparing Salah to Messi.
That's who we compare him to. So we have to compare him to that though.
Fair enough.
This
That's
is
two,
Salah
that's
and
two
Messi.
Salah things that's coming here. Right, boys, what are we rating the take?
I
out of
think-
5?
I don't think it's.
It's not the worst tuner of all time. Like, it's a 4 again.
I don't think it's right or wrong because I don't know. How, it depends on.
So you're
like,
thinking 3 then?
it's
I think it's wrong.
he's-
Like neutral.
yeah, it's not as bad a take.
It's not the worst. Of the 3
It's a
takes,
3.
it's the least.
It's a 3.
Jacob Mourinho being linked with Rangers was like me saying I'm dating Margot Robbie. It was stuff of dreams. But there was no substance behind it.
I mean, potentially,
Superb.
most likely, but we weren't that. My point was that we weren't that excited by it, rather than he was actually linked.
All right, I
That's
see.
what
Yeah,
I'll
I
just.
get what you're saying.
I'll just talk about Ronaldinho had a fall off.
I think everybody has a fall
like
off.
that.
Everybody has a fall off.
like-
He went to Mexico when he was 30.
When we talk about Mourinho,
I
we're
thought he
talking.
fell off at 28.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we
People
talk about
don't say he's
Mourinho, we
overrated.
we talk about the Mourinho that we know is at his best, and that is the one we're talking about. We're not talking about his whole tenure because he can't. Like, we just don't. We don't know what happened at Fenerbahce. He's not. That's
Yeah.
a 3, yeah?
I
3.
saw 2 of the matches.
Perfectly neutral.
3?
4. I think
Going
it's a
for-
bad take.
Bad
4,
take.
3, 3. Okay. On to hot take number 4. This one is by Ray. It wasn't an Insta message, but the character limit done him. Sorry about that, Ray. It is the standard of the Premier League was not higher in the early 2000s than it is now. A case could definitely be argued for the top 2-3 teams being stronger then, but the quality throughout the Premier League is far higher than it was then due to how rich the other teams are. West Ham, Newcastle, Palace, etc. signing the best players from Ajax, Milan and Villarreal. Only nostalgia merchants say otherwise.
I mean, I know we're all going to disagree. I know Jacob's going to disagree with probably me and Callum, but I don't think this is hot at all. I think it's bang on.
No, I think because he's
Yeah.
covered himself with the top 2-3 teams part, I think I agree with him. I think the top 2-3 teams back then were potentially stronger.
Sorry, I didn't read that bit.
Either. So you think that part's
I
wrong?
think the whole league's stronger now in general. I think Man City now would beat the Invincibles 3-0.
But that
I don't know how we discuss. I don't know how that part. I don't know how we just.
The game's progressed so much.
I agree with that.
since the Invincibles.
Have you seen the clips from that season? Have you seen the head tennis clip for 25 seconds?
Yeah.
That's a
Chelsea
belter.
the Chelsea
That was the
Arsenal
top
one.
2 teams
Chelsea
in the league,
Arsenal.
and they headed it from centre back to centre back for 25 seconds.
That
2000s.
still happens. We're going to long throw-ins now,
That is
Eggy.
true. Hey, the game's go
I
back.
think you're
I think,
4-4-2 as well, coming back into vogue.
I think we got to a point where in the 2010s, late 2010s especially, we got to a point where football was just pretty football on the floor fast. It was good
Liverpool,
attack football.
Liverpool
It
and City,
changed.
19, 20, 18, them years would beat the Liverpool and Cities now.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would.
Well, it's the same right winger for both, and Salah back then was better. Firmino was better.
I just think the
than...
tactics progress all the time. They become better.
Nah, not in that.
I think
quick.
they just-
I think
they-
18, 19 Liverpool beat.
They change
City
based on
and
what's up
City.
against you, and the league just moves.
Well,
And a
to be fair,
constant-
that Liverpool team were cheats with the whole, what was it? Asthma.
Inhalers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started on them. They are cheats. Alexander, go back
Well,
it.
that's my thing, aye.
Not all of these are going to be like super hot takes. They're more for debate.
I kind of agree with this, but the nostalgia merchants thing where people say, oh, the footballers were better back then. It's no, I think the difference between now and then is that back then individual brilliance was relied upon more than the systems that are created nowadays.
Disagree.
Do you not think so?
No, I
Because they
totally
don't.
disagree.
So players nowadays are not allowed to express themselves in the same way that they used to be able to, which is why I think back then people think
You know
they were
what?
better
I
players.
tell-
Henri
that's
was
my point.
Henri was seen as that good because he was running at people that smoked 20 fags a week and went out to drink. Whereas the worst players in the league are still the ultimate professionals now, and it's harder for the better players to get by them, to do stuff against them. It's just the overall quality of the league is so much better.
But I think the overall fitness and shape is so much better,
Yeah.
so it's harder to score. The overall quality, no, there's less good goals. There's
The
less
tactic- the
good
tactic-
games.
There's good goals because they're like running by idiots. Do you know what I mean?
No, but like they hit it. Some of the hits from back then were so much better, and it's not bad goalkeeping. There's less good goals.
That's because
Name
that's more
good
a
games between-
systematic
name
thing
good
now.
games between
Yeah.
tops. It is.
I-
funny,
it's
we get told not to
systematic,
shoot.
because-
Just the good goals bit,
because you
because
can't-
players aren't allowed to shoot from long range anymore. Like Pep's going off his head if Rodri's shooting from 30 yards.
That's what I'm saying. So that's like it's not better then. The
And they-
standard of games and goals is lower.
And all
Maybe
these
the standard of goals, but the games are a much higher quality. Maybe it's not as entertaining to watch, but the standard's higher.
Aye, it's
I'd
the
rather
higher standard. Higher
entertaining.
standard. It is less entertaining. It is about the systems because everyone, as Jacob said, is a lot fitter. So you need
They're
to have.
so
It
fit.
has to be about the unit, the system to do it, unless and you can't rely on individual brilliance anymore.
There's a
so-
lot of things going on in the chat. We will get to them at some point. It's just there's a lot of debate happening on this couch right now.
It's a good debate. It
He
really
could
is.
have been an invincible. It sounds like.
Ashley Cole was a idiot Heggie. I don't know what it says underneath that because it's hidden by the
Interesting.
I don't think you said it about Ashley Cole.
No, I didn't say about Ashley Cole. I'm
I
just saying
think it
about
was
like
just
when I wasn't inferring about Ashley Cole. I'm saying like
I don't even
Henri
remember.
running at the players at the bottom
Oh,
of the league
right.
is different from like
Right.
Haaland running at Kyle Walker now. Do you know what I mean?
I mean,
Makes sense.
Kyle Walker's the same as Ashley Cole,
Or
like the best.
Esteve then, like Esteve is just clearly better than what was around back then.
Maybe.
I'm interested
Yeah.
to see how you boys rate this.
But I think I agreed with
I
this.
did
But
the
just the
take,
top
yeah.
team's part, I don't think is better. Like Haaland's just a freak, but I think Henri was a way better footballer than him. Drogba a better footballer potentially.
Yeah.
It's
I
regarding technical ability.
Even Aguero and stuff. All you need, physicality is more important now than ever. Almost.
I generally agree with this as well. I wouldn't go as far to say that. Yeah, I
Only
wouldn't go quite
nostalgia
as
merchants
far.
say otherwise.
But,
that
yeah.
beat-
Would you
Do you
say
know what?
a
I'm going
for
one
this?
further. Burnley nowadays beat the Invincibles.
Oh, wow.
Like, that's just like a Lewis Bowden for clicks, and I didn't. If the flat check go down that road, that's fine. You can.
The viewers have gone up after they said that.
I would love if there was a way possible to like actually see it happen. I would pay a lot of money to see it.
I would love to see it as well.
Yeah. Time travel.
Current Burnley versus then Man City count. How many goals do you
What do you
think?
mean
City?
then?
Ben
Man
Man
City.
City.
Do you know what's
You mean
the
the
Invincibles? Oh, the Invincibles. Sorry.
Well,
thought
I
you said
think for this
Tudors.
argument we don't go back 5-6 years because I think that changed the argument slightly because the systems are kind of more in place then. The argument has to be the Invincibles against like Burnley.
Yeah.
The Invincibles beat them by 4.
But Burnley, you don't think Burnley's? I think your point is that their system that they set up, and then the fact that they're all it's 11 very.
Look at that Arsenal team.
I guarantee you,
Oh, no,
no,
I don't-
no
I'm
one
not-
in that,
I'm playing
no
devil's
one in that
advocate, I agree.
Arsenal team is fitter than anyone in the Burnley team.
Yeah, I'd agree
like
with that.
Vieira.
None of them.
No, I think he's talking about fitness because I think
They would
that's
run
what
them
I'm
off the park. It would be like when Juventus played Man U and they were actually cheating, and the Man U players couldn't get near them.
I think it would be more like you getting a bunch of athletes, like proper 10k marathon runner athletes, playing against an actual good football team, and the actual good football team
But
doesn't
you're
matter.
making out
if
as
they're
though
fit.
Burnley aren't a good team.
You're making out that the Invincibles
No,
were
they're
playing in the
obviously
70s.
obviously their technical ability. I'm just saying the fitness is that much worse.
So you're going for
Sports
fitness over
science has
ability.
improved so much over the last few years.
I think
Never
Heggie-
mind the last 20.
I think Heggie's point is hard work beats talent. I think
The
that's
team,
what
the
he's
players
kinda
used back. Wenger only just brought in how to eat well at that point.
Not by 04.
No, that was what the
90s,
late
10
90s.
years
96,
ago.
years
It wasn't
before that.
10 years. It was when he joined in 98 or whatever.
96.
It was. 96, yeah.
8 years. Sorry.
So, boys.
I think the Invincibles beat.
Yeah,
Burnley
I think so.
by
And
3 or
I
4.
think the chat would agree with you because they think Hague is a wind up. But
I genuinely believe it. But this isn't.
I
me
know
just
you do.
winding
I know
up.
you do, Hague. I know you believe it.
Anyway, what are we rating the take?
I don't
from
even-
Ray?
I don't
how
really
do you,
know.
how do you,
It's just it's difficult to
I
break
like.
down.
I understood the take.
Yeah.
1.
So
Yeah,
good
still
take.
not one.
It's not a 1. I would say this is a 2 because I wouldn't go quite as far as Heggie, but
So,
I do agree with a lot.
On
of
the on the
Yeah.
on the general consensus,
But I
good
think so
take.
much of the bottom bit is all about money. West Ham, Newcastle, Palace signing the best players is fully just because they can just.
Because the Premier
spend
League
money.
is so expensive.
more.
There's
much bigger now.
there's about 15 teams that have the money.
Oh, that's
and
what he said. He's
capacity,
talking
yeah.
about the richness.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sign the best players
And
from
I-
Ajax,
and
Milan,
that-
Villarreal, etc.
From that point alone, there's
Yeah,
just.
so I'd
they've
say it
got
as a
so-
2.
yeah.
I don't think it's that hot a take. I think he like covers so much.
Okay,
I agree.
fair enough. On to hot take number 5. That was a
Okay.
good debate. Let's see if we get as much debate on this one. From Big Jim Does Golf, 4-4-2 formation should make a comeback.
Heard it
1
is.
minute. M. Gunner has just said fitness means nothing in football, lads.
Right. That's.
What he says after it is pretty fair though.
Paul Scholes was one of the best, and he could barely run.
But he wasn't unfit. There's a difference between being unfit and not having the ability to run.
Yeah, but no, but the Invincibles weren't unfit compared to now.
if Paul
Paul
Scholes-
Scholes was so less fit than so many players. So many people say it.
Right, well,
Like at his era,
Gerrard-
and he ran games.
Gerrard said
and he's
last
in the
week about
100
this,
club,
didn't
and he was not even like goal scoring wasn't even his best thing.
There you go.
Gerrard
Gerrard
what?
said that last week about how Scholes played in today's game. He was the best midfielder in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Like, because of the way he
Nostalgia
plays.
merchants.
But no, but that's Gerrard saying that about somebody that he was competing.
I hate Gerrard. He's a rat.
That's
You know
fair
what?
enough.
That's what's clouded Heggie's judgment there, I think.
It's a good debate because
Yeah.
you'll never know how to.
Exactly.
You'll
You'll never know. It's a good one.
On to Jim's. I think you kind of touched on it as well, boys. It kind of is.
Yeah.
It kind of is already.
Yeah,
People
fitness,
defend it.
if fitness meant nothing, why is Pirlo still not playing?
No one is.
That's what Darren just said.
We're not saying fitness doesn't mean anything. I think you realize. I think you know that.
Anyway,
4-4-2.
coming back. I think it kind of is already.
Yeah, in a lot of ways it is.
Name a team that plays 4-4-2, Aaron.
You just said it's came back.
Well, I was agreeing with Callum.
So Arsenal
No, but
started
if
doing
you're
it.
agreeing, then you must have watched stuff.
I think teams like Scotland defend in a 4-4-2 a lot. McTominay basically goes up with Adams and they press. I think most teams press in a 4-4-2 now. As
Yeah.
an out and out playing it, very few play two strikers.
Yeah, what-
I think people are playing as a striker, but they're then
That's
dropping
it.
deeper.
That's what I was gonna
But
say.
But
Yeah.
it's not like Liverpool aren't playing Ekitike and Isak. Newcastle aren't playing. I know he's been injured. Woltmada and Visa. Like people aren't playing. The old 4-4-2. You know how we had Anelka and Drogba.
Yeah,
Two out and out
they
strikers?
that's not what's happening. I think this
The formation is.
well, this take is actually should make a comeback. My point was that it kind of is because teams are doing it
Pressing
where they're
with it.
sitting in a four,
Yeah,
they're pressing a
they're
4-4-2,
yeah.
and the attacking midfielders becoming the second striker.
Yeah, like Everton
But
for
I think-
years.
That's just about that's a
I
pressing
think
structure.
Jim's saying that it should make a comeback, as in teams should outright just use it.
I mean, you fully, and I
just
kind of
think-
agree. Think Rangers should play 4-4-2 and Celtic. I mean, you've been
Celtic should. I
Who cares
think
about
Celtic should play 4-4-2.
Yeah, but like, yeah, and I think fully you're right there. But 4-4-2, there's so many. I mean, every formation there's so many positives and negatives.
Do you
It's
think?
a balanced formation 4-4-2.
Do you
I
think?
think
It's
you could always be a man down in the middle, and that could be huge.
do you think it's a point being made because there's less goals? No, we're
There's
seeing
so
it's,
many
it's
less
like
goals, I
the
feel.
goals have just
Dried up.
It's just
Because everyone
play
defends
four-
like Man City.
Teams play 4-3-3 now, which is seen as a more attacking formation.
I know it's weird because there's one. Is it more?
I think it's again.
It's an extra man in the midfield.
It gets a hold of the midfield.
Yeah, it's a strange thing.
And
People
like-
love- I think any formation you could call it more attacking or more defensive.
But people that like generally two wingers and a striker sounds more attacking than just two strikers and four midfielders.
And it's because some of the wingers are like Salah, and he is not in a 4-4-2 because he is so high up.
Yeah,
Has
he's
he
not
ever
coming.
played in a 4-4-2?
If he is, he's playing as one of the strikers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Salah's
he's
played
playing
4-4-2.
as a forward. He's not playing as anybody that goes up and down again.
No.
Should make a comeback.
Should it?
I'd say
Should it?
no.
though?
I think you need to have the players to do it.
Yeah.
Imagine Everton did it with Beto and Calvert-Lewin. Like that would you'd cancel.
Some
the sport.
teams would suit it.
Yeah.
4-4-2 suits the good teams.
yes,
Like if Rangers
and
had
you
it,
need to have this player that's great at being,
Dropping off.
Yeah.
you need a Raskin in midfield, like someone that drops back like that, and you need someone.
The
You need to
drops
make
from the
you need to
start,
make
one of the
McTominay.
strikers.
McTominay's brilliant
You
at
could
it.
like him at Tomini.
Do you know Mikel Merino? 2 goals for Spain.
Arsenal doing 4-4-2, confirmed.
That's kind of yeah.
You need a very good defensive midfielder in it that's going to run about and someone that will get on the ball and
Take it forward.
And every formation ends up just changing. It ends up being almost like a 4-2-3-1 because that one bit comes behind the striker.
That's
It's then if that defensive mid is dropping into a back three to get on the ball, everything's just fluid.
Some teams say like Arsenal have definitely said this before. Oh, we've got like 48 different formations in the one game. It's like right.
Jonathan making a good
What
point.
was it he said about
something
Raya?
like that.
What was it? The most attacking goalie.
Oh yeah.
Jonathan putting a good point in, saying Christ knows what Liverpool's formation will be then, since Frimpong spends the majority of the time past Salah out on the right.
The formation, the only time that they line up in that formation is when it's shown on the screen at the start of the game. But they're never
That's what I
in
mean.
that
It's always
formation.
changing. Yeah. Football's it's a bit
Fun though. We love the idea of formation. We love putting players into certain positions. That's more on just the fan and the
Yeah.
viewer. Like
Players can
actual
play anywhere
football,
these
it's
days.
Think FIFA's influenced it.
100%.
Yeah.
Football
Yeah.
Manager and FIFA
Like,
massively influenced
No
it.
one went. Oh, who's the cam?
Who's the number 10?
But I bet when Sir Alex was like lining his team up, I know he would have the markers, but you see it like they move them about so much.
It's never.
Yeah.
It's never like that.
Yeah.
It's never just.
It
a
never-
full
So
forward.
you occupy an area of the pitch.
Like Sir Alex in one of his most famous games ever just said to Park Ji-sung,
yeah.
your position is you're Martin Messi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
they
didn't
did it
tell
10
him
years
you're
out.
starting in
Yeah.
the left and
No, and that was also one of his biggest regrets as well, that not putting him on to mark Messi in a Champions League
Earlier,
final.
right, or
The
like-
2011 one.
Yeah.
I'm saying 3. It's not. It's just middle of the road for me
Neutral
Yeah, I don't really feel like.
because it's good for good teams, bad for bad.
Also, it's the wording of the way it's.
Yeah,
Shouldn't
should.
make a
Maker can, like,
comeback.
I don't know.
Yeah,
just think.
down the middle.
Yeah, it doesn't
But I
matter.
like the discussion we had. I think that sometimes the rating's important, sometimes
The
less so.
discussion's important.
But
Yeah.
I like his golf stuff, by the way. He's asked us to play, but we don't have the time to.
There you go.
Like Jim does golf.
Yeah.
On to number 6. VAR is the most important piece of footballing technology ever, by K. Matthewson.
Can I start?
You can.
I agree. Refs are pretty bad at the game. They also now probably rely on it, so maybe that's slightly harsh. But there's so many rubbish calls that then thankfully VAR just quickly, or not quickly, that the issue is how slow it is.
Yeah.
But VAR then fixes a lot of like obvious ones, and then you're just like, thank God for that. Or it's just like you would like when you don't have VAR in like lower league cup game, you're like, my God, that's so clearly offside, but we can't do anything about it.
So you'd be more inclined to say, I'd rather take it slower and get it right.
No,
than-
I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm just fully agreeing with his point.
You think the problem with VAR is the people behind it. It's not the technology itself.
I mean,
Is
how
The technology is
how-
just giving you another chance to see it. Like how I think
How-
the rules behind it are a bit stupid as well. That you can't change second yellows, things like that. Like they say, oh, you can't change second. You've decided that. What do you mean you can't change a second yellow?
How literally are we taking this? Like, can I say like the earpieces between the refs is more important?
I was
Yeah, I
thinking,
think
like,
you can take it
Can I
as
say
literal
like
as that.
You
the
can take it-
scoreboard on the top of the
No,
screens
but-
more important?
goal
Can I
line
say-
technology would be one.
Yeah, that's the big
I don't know if
comparison, I think.
Yeah, goal line technology. I don't think the score line that screen is one because that's more in the telly. That's not really.
Also,
Or at
Sim-
the pitch then?
But a lot,
It's
some
football
more
technology.
league clubs don't have it.
I think the point is football technology. It's not the earpiece. It's the actual
Semi-auto
I think-
offsides as
I
well.
Otherwise,
think-
there's not many there.
semi-automated.
I think
goal
line technology is better.
They don't have
You can
that.
talk-
They
you
don't
can-
have that in Spain. I don't think.
No, but you can say
It's quick.
I bet you can only say one instance it's failed.
the Bournemouth Villa thing.
Yeah.
No.
VR's
did they
failed
not
it.
have
It's-
goal line
it's
at
Sheffield
Sheffield
United?
United?
Sheffield United.
The Bournemouth were the team that's they were
Right, they
involved.
get involved
It
in
was
it.
Sheffield
Sheffield-
United v Villa.
Yeah.
But Bournemouth ended up going down because of it, I think.
Yeah.
VR's messed up more than goal line technology.
Oh, yeah, but
probably.
I
Was-
think.
But look
there's-
at that. Look
but
at that
there's-
Dessel's
There's
decision.
only like
Jacob.
yeah, definitely, but that's not the VAR. The VAR is just then getting to re-see it. It's then just the crap refs.
I think I agree with Heggie because you know that I was just so annoyed with VAR after the other night because
But how often?
Che
is goal-
Adams goal and then we've had to wait like 2 minutes to then get a second celebration. But it was just like
And then they went straight back
But
to
that's
VAR
because they
for a-
gave offside though. Imagine we didn't have VAR. That we just wouldn't have got a goal.
that's a good point.
But
actually.
I think people
good point.
preferred that. Like you talk, like I
We
always
would
see,
not have won.
I don't want to celebrate
I'll-
a goal
no, no,
twice.
no.
I know that's
I'll-
No, I
silly,
hate all
but
that stuff.
I always
That's
see
just-
Championship fans saying, "Thank God VAR's not in this league. It's so much better."
Yeah.
It's. I don't think it's the most important. I think that's maybe the wrong word.
Potentially.
It's
I,
dead.
I like VR. I think it's good. It's just
Yeah.
I think there is
Oh,
better.
I have so many complaints for it, but like
Yeah, it could be
watching
better.
without. Whenever I watch a game without, I'm just like raging.
I think
because
it genuinely
refs
has.
miss so much, and they now probably rely on it.
I think it generally has like the match going experience from what
Oh
I
my
experienced
god!
last week
all
is way
these,
worse.
I was at the Scott. You
So
were at
are.
the same one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We had no idea what was
No
going
idea.
on, and the ref
So
went.
many times.
The ref went halfway down the tunnel because it was miles
Yeah.
away.
and people are now slagging this. The ref saying it in the.
I mean,
mix.
that's just stupid.
You
I
would
don't
you
get
would
that.
have knew. What
No,
was going
no.
on.
They need to have that.
Yeah.
That's that.
No,
that,
I don't- I hate
that
when they don't
technology.
show-
I like that. If
I
that
hate they
counts.
don't
doing the
show the
Prem now.
screen.
Yeah, they do.
I
I
hate
like
they
it.
didn't just show the replay on the screen.
They need
They're
to show.
doing the Prem because the ref says what's happening.
I think that is a
We-
good bit. I think they should be doing
I
that.
was going to say as well, they do this as well. In the game between us and Bayern Munich last year, we had a goal disallowed, and it actually showed up on the screen like what it was that it got disallowed for.
It should be in that.
Also, in the Under-20s World Cup, they are now allowing coaches challenges for VAR decisions.
I saw that.
I would rather that.
But
I'd rather.
But like tennis, if you're right, it doesn't use up your
Yeah.
thing. You know how you get.
Yeah,
three in
it doesn't
tennis?
use it up,
Oh,
but if
you
it's
did?
wrong,
I don't even know if that's a thing in tennis
I'd
anymore.
much prefer that.
No,
I
they
think
keep the
that's
challenge
better.
if they...
Then- so
yeah,
the-
but I don't
the-
know if tennis has it anymore because they don't have even the line judges. They all just
no,
have the
so-
technology.
yeah,
okay.
they don't have challenges anymore.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a shame. I love that.
I think that'd be a good idea. The manager gets one challenge per half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
they
he-
get to.
and the ref doesn't ever get told by VAR when something's happening. The manager has to like throw a flag up.
Yeah.
It's like
But
a
I
wee
just
card
think,
that they
firstly,
use.
it's too American. But secondly, if it's one that's really tight goes against you, and then there's just an obvious one, you're just like, it's just not right that a manager's
But
just.
you accepted
How
that
long would you get given for the coach challenge?
It doesn't. I don't think there was a
before the
specific time
game
limit.
restarted.
There has to be a time limit.
There has to be a
It
time
has to
There'll
be
be a time limit
before
at
the
the
game
World Cup.
restarts.
In which case, if you've just done a 2-footed tackle, quick that ball down and play the goal
I
kick.
bet like the refs. So if you've done a 2-foot tackle, the ref's probably talking to you.
The game's going to end up taking ages.
Game's already taking.
I know, but
ages.
it's getting
How
even
will that
more.
take longer?
Because then there's going to be...
Then VAR
That's
has
it,
to
because then
intervene.
you're going to have to get VAR
It
involved.
probably
for
takes
2
longer
seconds.
now because the VAR looks at everything, whereas they wouldn't.
But
look at
that's what I'm
everything.
saying though. I think VAR needs to. There's so many issues. VAR makes a big difference.
Yeah.
When you watch a game without VAR, you realise VAR is pretty important. And that, like, I think it's more important.
Would you not rather?
Hang on.
Would
One
you
more
not?
second, one more
Sorry.
second, please. I think VAR is more important than goal line technology because I would say ball doesn't really go this much over the line that often.
But would you not rather let one thing go against you and one in favour, but you get the pure ecstasy of getting to react in the moment?
I think that's...
But it doesn't always equal itself out like that. I know what you mean, and I hate that the big celebrations are taken away from you, but it just, I think, because the way I watch and love football, I care so much more about just the winning than the enjoyment sometimes, that I just couldn't imagine, say, Scotland not getting something that they should have.
That makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
You're not a purist. You're
Yeah.
a glory hunter.
I don't know supporting Scotland and Everton
No.
and Rangers is glory though.
No, there's no glory.
Just hold.
So how are we rating? How are we rating the take then? Good?
4.
4.
I'm going 2.
I'm going 3.
I'm going 2 or 1 actually. Is it the most important?
It has to be...
2 because then we eat earpieces. I really like it.
Neutral.
Refs and
Good take. Bad
linesmen.
take.
I think it's... Yeah, middle. I'll fence it.
You'll
That's fine.
fence it for that one. Okay. That one was a heavy debate. Let's see if this
Yeah.
one is the same. Number 7, a genuine one now. Manchester United will win the Premier League before Manchester City.
What was the
win it
non-genuine
again.
one?
I think it was something to do with my Modric over Maradona one.
So this is his genuine.
This is a genuine take.
Jonathan just made a good point, and that I hate this. Why do players still dive and like throw their arms about handballs and stuff
Oh, I know.
when it can literally just be seen again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're... Yeah.
Yeah.
He makes a lot of good points.
That
Jonathan.
Greek guy that was in the box.
Tip diving.
Oh,
Oh,
right at the end.
so
It was,
bad.
it was 2 minutes before the end of
How
the game and he was
funny-
still in the box.
How funny was the one that dived for ages? They didn't care, and then they were ran down the left wing, so he got up.
Oh,
and
you
got
booked?
Yeah,
You
they get booked for it.
And the referee came over for booking him.
And the
Yeah,
guy
right,
went over
isn't
like.
He get ready to get the ball crossed in to score.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh,
So,
Annoying.
Patrick's take. United to win the Prem before City do again.
no.
No.
But
I can't see it at all. Like City, obviously, Pep might be leaving next year, and
That's-
City
yeah.
could very easily not win this year. But they're just so far ahead of United in all ways. Haaland, their best players, on a massive contract.
City could feasibly win it this year.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not ruling that out.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no,
not-
but I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
Man, you can't.
yeah.
No, man, no.
No, definitely not.
So for that, and that is enough of a reason to tell you that this
5.
is wrong. But if you were to
Mental
put
take.
yourself in Patrick's shoes, how would you describe this?
What do you mean?
How, if you were in Patrick's
How would
shoes,
you-
how would you? Please, act devil's advocate. Would
Yeah.
you know? Like,
Why
how-
is Patrick saying-
Why is Patrick saying
Man,
that?
you spend 500 million in the summer
instantly
because they're
improve the team.
one of the richest clubs.
And it just clicked with
Yeah,
a new manager.
that's the only way he's
new
possible
manager,
thinking.
yeah,
It has to be. It
goes.
cannot be. Aaron does not
No,
win
it
the
can't be.
Premier League.
Amram's only beat newly promoted teams
Or teams with 10 men.
or
Yeah.
teams that have been relegated.
Ah, yeah.
Like,
beat
genuinely,
Chelsea, but
he's
Chelsea
not
had
beat
10
a
men.
team that has not went down came up the season before,
Or
or
Chelsea,
been against
that
10
Chelsea
men.
game, aye.
Aye, but that's when Chelsea decided to crap the bed tactically. And
Oh my god, I've never hated.
Yeah,
Don't
definitely.
get me started on that. I've never hated a coach more for his tactics than what
Good
he
on
did.
Maresca. But then he went and beat
And I
Liverpool,
wasn't
so-
watching the game. I was just reading about it and
So-
seeing it happen.
Pretty safe to say that's a 5 then. That's
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
pretty
surely
bad
also
take.
he's also going to be relying on Man City
Yeah.
having
Forward
Pep
off.
go and maybe getting
The 1-1-5.
charged. Yeah, somehow.
Right, next take.
On to the next one.
That's a bad one.
Number 8. Arsenal/Arteta terror ball is a myth. From Pavcho.
I want Heggie or Callum to start. I feel I've started a few.
I'll start. He plays full centre backs. He plays 3 non-attacking midfielders against the big teams. Callum literally calls a left wing the defensive winger. It is terrible.
I'm not gonna lie.
Arteta sets up not to lose, which is fair enough. Do what you want, but saying he doesn't play defensive football is wild in the big games because he does.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that he does in those big games, but it tends to get results, and it doesn't. When it doesn't get results, he gets called this, which is a bit unfair, to be honest.
His
But-
record against top 6, he didn't lose for like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. Which is probably why he then kept on going down that route of, I mean, yeah.
It's not broken, don't fix it.
And I get what he was trying to do, but when it doesn't go your way, it just looks incredibly bad.
I think another
So
thing
bad.
against him is that, see if he wins the league this year, it's not called it as much because he's got success from
Yes,
it.
yes.
Not that he's not been successful. Success is not just winning the absolute.
Yeah, that's why his big problem is
But-
that Mourinho did
yeah.
this, but Mourinho was
Backed
a winner
it,
and
yeah.
he backed it, and Arteta hasn't.
But
So this will maybe switch.
Yeah, imagine Arteta won the Champions League or the Premier League this year. Like,
But if he's not won anything, so you can't. I can't really slate it.
Spending £1 billion and winning 0 trophies is terrible.
he won the FA Cup.
That was before they spent the billion.
He spent $1 billion since the FA Cup.
6 years. So he's been there. That's the thing. He has to win something this year, or he'll go.
I think that though. I think this year's make or break, and I have them now as the favourites. So
Yeah, I think they will do it.
Would you
Arsenal
say-
have been favourites before.
Yeah.
not in my mind though. And that's a big difference.
That's a, and his
That's fair
opinion,
enough.
Jacob values one opinion, and that's his own.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Oh, not true.
We'll readdress that next summer if he
I'm
does
not-
win it. If
yeah.
he's not, then
Timber and Calafiori are clearly not centre backs now, but
No.
they were centre backs when they were signed, and Arteta's turned centre backs into
Into
full
full-backs.
backs, which are obviously not going to be as attacking as, let's say, a Kerkez who's been a left back his whole career.
this is, and he's not the first to do it. Like
No, City
this
did
is
it.
something that's happened before. Yeah, City have done it. It is just being rather defensive, but these
Yeah.
players are also incredibly good at going forward. So,
Anyway, boys,
Timber's probably the best right back in the league.
yeah.
take a rating. What are we thinking on this one?
4 again.
3.
3 pushing to 2, but 3.
Okay, so,
Plus, you think it is a myth?
Yeah,
so
slightly.
neutral towards good. Neutral.
I'm
We'll go
3 right
three.
now, but I'll be. This will be.
He wins the title.
It'll be a 1 if we win the
What is it now?
What is it?
3.
What is it?
3 right now.
Okay, so it's a
1
three
when, they
right
win
now.
one
Neutral.
when we win the title.
Okay. On to number 9.
0 then.
Let's have a look. This one was sent in a picture. It's
Okay.
from Ollie. Hennessy should have saved Pyatt's free kick. Change my mind.
I don't care. I don't know. No way.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard or seen in my life. There's 64 men in the wall, so he cannot see it.
Was it goalie's side?
Yeah, but it's barring in with power.
And,
with,
it's up
went-
there. It's like that. This
It
much
went-
above the bar.
It went 2 heights of the bar
Yeah,
above
no
the
way.
bar and then dipped in, barring in.
I'm surprised you're saying that. You seem to think goalies should save everything.
Not this one.
Not Pyatt.
This one's
You know
outrageous.
my love for Pyatt. He is unreal. That free kicks. I'd love to see. You know how they can kind of see what goalies or players see nowadays. I'd love to see what Hennessy.
Does see, yeah.
Yeah, like
Bloody
he's
catches-
just seeing.
A goalkeeper can.
He is just seeing Palace bodies in front of him.
To be fair, Hennessy doesn't even go for it. He thinks it's going over the bar.
Oh yeah.
because it's just
It,
different.
it just dips that much. and
It's
it
the
just-
Like,
weirdest
he
looking
literally
shot.
just stands and looks at it.
Yeah.
It's such a good.
Jake Allison saves it.
Nobody saves it.
Nobody.
I don't think anyone
Nah.
goes for it. I think no one goes for it.
It's like one of those ones where it's just that good a free kick.
You just have to. sit
You'd
there and
have
go,
to know Pyatt's going there for you to save it, sort of thing. Like if he sets up not knowing, like a normal goalie, he doesn't save it. I don't think.
Mark saying there was more people in the wall than in the crowd. No way he saves it.
It's just that. I don't think no goalkeeper goes for it. That's
No.
what I don't think. I think keepers just stand rooted and not bother with
I
it.
don't know how
A
you
keeper
do
should
it.
never be beat at his near post on a free kick.
Nah, that,
I mean, that free
people
kick
say
was
that
just
about
so-
goalies, but like goalies have to cannot just leave the wall to do things.
Yeah.
You can't just because otherwise you can just clip it over the wall and it's in.
Not this one.
I would love to talk about walls sometime. I sometimes think there should just be no wall, let the goalie see it.
I said that to Cal.
Or put the wall
You
really
did,
close
I
to the line. I know you're playing players on side, but they cannot score direct from that free kick. You're making people try something that they never practice.
You're also with the wall. You're making the player have a target to aim for. They're knowing, right? I'm going there or there.
We
And that's-
practice-
They can
like,
clip it over the wall.
We're dreadful at free kicks, but we practice with these mannequins and we're at our level. The best are practicing with the mannequins as well.
with
Like, imagine
the
you put that
action
wall
moving
way
defenders.
further back. Yeah.
Not a good take for me.
Not a good take.
Not the worst take.
I think it's a free because I can see the argument because it's his side.
Because
Oh,
he's saying that,
yeah, I can
that's
see the
it.
argument,
Yeah.
but I fully disagree with it.
Yeah.
I'm saying 4.
So am I.
There you go. So
It's not the one. We need a 5. Where's a 5?
I've got
That's
this-
a 5.
I've got
I feel
this
the
would have been
Messi
a
one's
5.
almost a 5.
There we go.
It could be. Yeah.
on to number 10.
Best number.
Remove extra time and go straight to penalties from Gavin.
1.
I like it a lot.
I think
It's done it at my level for so long now because there was no point because of the fitness. How many times can you think, wow, what an extra time we just had?
You're right.
No, I was-
Real Madrid.
And then me
I
and
was-
you talked about this, did we not?
I was
Oh.
going to just bring up a
Yeah.
really good one
What are you
actually.
gonna say?
See that Man U Leon game,
Yeah.
right? Where there was like 5 goals in extra time.
6-5.
That is so unfair to Leon. Like, why is it extra time away from home?
Yeah. Oh.
At least it's
That's
not
like
the
a
away
two-leg
goals
thing
anymore.
like
That was
Over a
even
Yeah.
worse.
two-legged game.
It should
over a
just go to
two-legged
pens.
game.
It should be 90 minutes pens
Also,
in the Champions
the
League.
big argument is that the players are playing too much football. Well, yeah, this is an example of where
You're
you can,
adding an
you
extra
can get
half an
rid-
hour of football.
Yeah,
Get
because
rid of
that half an hour is not just half an hour of football. It's them
that's when
pushing
they're-
It's
above.
higher
Yeah.
football in the red
Higher
zone.
injury
Yeah,
risk.
that's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
when you're at your.
This is a brilliant idea.
Yeah, one.
But it's also an idea that's been said.
And it's not like we're just getting rid. Like it's usually after they've had 2 legs, so it's not like luck. I know penalties are luck,
Also,
but it's
no-
after a lot of
it's-
football.
no one wants extra time.
Also,
we want
see-
pens.
See when extra time's happening, I'm fizzing if there's a goal because I
Yeah,
want to see
you
the
want
pens.
penalties.
Yeah,
You want
exactly.
penalties. There is definitely not many, but there's definitely some where you're like, that was an unbelievable extra time. Like the World Cup final was pretty good for
Yeah.
extra time as
Yeah.
well.
I'm pretty
That's
Real
like
Madrid.
best game ever.
Real Madrid against Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
The 4-1 one.
Yeah,
I think
but
it
they
was.
just went.
That was
Aye,
good.
that was like
There's
the last
definitely
minute
been-
winner and then Real.
There's more
went.
bad ones other than there is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
Not worth it.
Yeah.
Also,
Get
it
and go.
stops managers doing the whole tactic of putting people on 4 pens. They have to keep their best
No,
players
but,
out there.
no,
can
they
do it
would
the
they would just
88th
put it
minute.
on the 8th minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
work.
fair.
I'm going 1.
One.
Yeah,
One.
It's a
So,
good point,
good
Gavin.
idea.
Well done.
Good take from Gavin.
We'll-
Well done.
We'll
Gavin
send that
knows
to the
ball.
We'll send that
On
to the
to
PGMOL.
hot take number 11 from Mark. Guardiola would flop at a team without money.
He'd figure it out. He'd do something. Don't worry about
Who
him.
is a team without money though? Because
So,
now
like, how-
every team in the Prem has money.
What would he do?
So we'd have to go to not in the Prem.
Yeah, exactly.
How much money? Exactly. How much money we talk? Without money.
So like
You're
a-
right.
so
they
like-
all have money. So, who are we talking about?
So like a lower league Scottish team, for example. They've not got money.
Like when he got Barca, they didn't spend money. I know that obviously they
brought
had the
a lot
best
of-
players
they
ever.
brought-
It's
but-
just
brought a
kind
lot
of
of good
lucky
players
though
through,
with
yeah.
that
It's
youth.
fortunate. Yeah.
Not fortunate, like they obviously they took time and money and effort
Also,
into that.
Guardiola's recruitment is incredible.
He
There's
doesn't
not
need to-
many he's get wrong.
He doesn't need to spend. Like, he does spend a lot, but brings a lot of players in. But the players he brings in aren't the big
Yeah, like
names.
Foden was nothing before
Like,
Pep,
a
and then
Kan-
Pep made him the
a
best player in the
Kanji.
league for a year.
like a Kanji. It's just a. You know what I mean? That
Kanji
sort
get
of player.
ripped to shreds by Kent, and then a year later he's at Man City. You know what I mean?
Like, I think
Guardiola spends his money well.
Think he could win the league for Hearts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see it happen though, not the Hearts thing.
The players
Just
would-
generally, I want to see him do it for another club.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
See,
the best
just
way for it to
because-
have been done.
Yeah.
See, just because Guardiola's there, I bet they just have an increase in quality just straight away, just because they're playing under Guardiola.
They'll be able to attract better players. Just
No,
That
no, I just
as
mean,
well will be
I
a
just mean
big
the
thing.
players there will
want to play
Not
better.
try harder,
impress.
Well, think
impress.
how
Yeah.
good we would play under Guardiola. We'd probably get contracts.
I think
No, but you know what I mean. We would imagine he properly coached us for a few months. We would be so much better at football.
Yeah,
obviously.
And we are nothing. So imagine Hearts level players doing it.
Like Lauren Shankland under
They've got a few.
Guardiola.
Oh my goodness, Scotland would be.
We'd win the World Cup.
Steven says he gets the big jobs because he's that good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
it's definitely
you
part
put
of
the best F1 driver in the best F1 car.
They're
That
gonna
was
win.
like the classic. You do
Verstappen, Red Bull, he wins
Yeah.
4 championships.
Same with Guardiola. Come on, let's not be silly here.
Right, I'm saying 5.
So this is
5.
the 5 take.
I think it's a terrible take.
I'm
Sorry,
sticking-
Mark.
I'm going 4 again. I'm going 4
Yeah.
again for this one. I want
I think
something
we're never
worse.
going to see it.
Flop.
Flop at a team without money.
Like,
What is
it could
flop?
definitely happen.
As in fail.
Flop's like doing an Amarim.
Like not being able to
That's
beat.
flopping.
No, but I think almost for Guardiola, my argument could be him not winning the mighty tour, like the big
But
stuff.
that's not
mighty-
flopping.
The mighty stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. The
That's
mighty-
how Arsenal fans
the
talk
mighty
about
show.
titles, Jacob.
Yeah.
They don't know how to describe
Second
them.
place again.
So 5 from Heggy.
I'm saying 4.
4.
And 4 from the other boys. That's a bad take. Sorry, Mark, but your take is rubbish. Nope. On to hot take number 12. Sergio Aguero is not talked about enough in Prem all-time 11s.
Probably fair enough, to be honest.
I mean,
Does it get in?
he's mentioned. I don't think he gets
doesn't
in
get in.
though. But he's mentioned though. I
We
don't
maybe, but maybe people do put him in, and we maybe should give him more of a chance.
I
We always go like an Henri Rooney.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you've got Kane.
no.
So, like-
Aguero's next, I think.
Henry's generally what I've seen the left winger, so they can put Shearer in, and then the right winger's usually Ronaldo or Salah. It's just
Or-
depending on how old
Or
you
they
are.
don't have
I
Shearer
just
in and
depend.
they have Rooney in instead.
Yeah,
Then I think it is Aguero.
so you think he's the third best
I think he's third
Think
or
he's
fourth
better than
best
Kane?
striker.
I'd potentially put some. Yeah,
in Prem.
that's
So
what
hard
I'd
to
take
say.
Aguero over Kane in the Prem. But
They're
that's-
different
he's one.
players. Kane
Kane's not won a trophy, so Jake will probably take that.
doesn't think it's to do with trophies almost.
It comes into it. Aguero's won the Prem. Kane
Aguero,
hasn't.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he definitely has. But that doesn't make you a better player. Like
No, I get
trap players.
No,
have
but
won-
But in a Prem Ultimate 11, it's not just the best. Like it's what they did across their career.
I
in
think,
the Prem.
I think
Yeah.
Kane's point is
So-
more in comparison to.
Aguero in the box and just overall dribbling is unreal. But Kane's finding long passes and things like that.
Aguero wouldn't do anything against this Scott Parker Burnley team.
Heggie does know that. Especially with his heart condition, to be fair.
I mean, he is what 38.
Class is permanent, though.
I don't know about this one.
You don't know about this one.
It's not talked about enough.
He is. He's there. He's in conversations. He's
Yeah,
just
I think
not
if
the
anyone
one
was
for
talking
me.
about, I think if anyone was saying their best 11, he would get a mention.
Oh, yeah, possibly. Yeah. Would you mention
I don't
him?
even think he would.
Nah,
Do you
But I
not?
don't think he deserves to either. Do you know what I mean?
his minutes to goal record is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
and
like,
he
you're
was more
always
than and he was more than goals.
Yeah, but you're always picking Shearer and Rooney over him.
But you mentioned. We mentioned, but he's not. This is
And
this,
Henry.
This is it.
Yeah.
Henry is a striker, not a winger.
Like if we're
Except
doing a
that-
4-3-3, Aguero's never getting mentioned.
Yeah, because that's one striker. That's
But
That's
so-
But should he be talked about is probably then the second part.
No.
Yeah, he's not talked
No,
about enough.
so
He's
then-
mentioned enough. He's mentioned enough because he occasionally does get the mention, but he's.
does he make the bench in an 18-man squad?
Yeah.
I think so. So
Do we have the 11 and then just 5 strikers?
I think he would be the best. Yeah, I think if we're.
I think he does. make
He's the
bench.
one you bring off the bench.
Well, it depends if you have Rooney or Shearer. Now you probably have
Henry.
you could probably have Rooney and Aguero as
He'd
your
won
on
Drogba
the
for just
bench.
a one-off game.
Oh.
And you would probably play a 4-2-3-1 and have Rooney behind Shearer.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe
and
that's
play him
right.
at
I'd
Cavani.
probably do alright.
Yeah. Salah, Henry,
You could do anything really.
Ronaldo maybe
Whoa,
instead of
whoa.
Salah.
You're right.
either or.
You mentioned Salah a good night.
If it's about Prem, Salah's definitely in the conversation. Just because of his numbers. Here we go.
You keep bringing...
He keeps bringing up. How many
one's
times
talking
has
Salah.
Heggie brought up Salah in this conversation?
I love it. I absolutely love it. Right.
Let's rate the tape.
Aside from Messi, best Argentinian since Stam.
Aguero's heart condition is irrelevant because football is not fitness is nothing in football.
They're using your words against you.
Yeah.
Right. This is a 3.
So neutral tape.
3.
3.
It's a neutral take.
Yeah, it's not a horrific take. There's worse.
There's worse out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've enjoyed this a lot. By
Yeah,
the way.
same.
There you go. On to unlucky for some, number 13. Mo Salah is the Premier League greatest of all time.
Right, cool. He's not.
Yeah, cool.
Move on.
5.
5.
I'll go 5 for this one just because it isn't him.
It cannot be him.
I'm sorry.
I think this one has been put in
But
as
it is-
We've watched this one with our eyes. We have. Like, it can't be that. Can't be
Jacob,
the best.
if you don't make me fall out, you don't even say anything more.
You so underrate him.
He's not the GOAT.
Yeah, I know. So I fully agree with that. But you definitely underrate him. Like, you just think he is just his goals. He has done so many annoyingly
Is-
incredible things.
Here's a
as well.
question: is he Liverpool's GOAT of the Premier League era?
Yes.
Not Gerrard.
Yeah, because
Just 'cause he's won it.
he's just been there so long. He's done
But
so
Gerrard
well.
wasn't.
Gerrard. Yeah, I know. Kind
Gerrard
of
basically
Kind of
bought
mental
it.
statement.
Salah over
I think
Gerrard
Salah
comes
is.
I think Salah's there.
best ever.
In the
In the
Prem.
People don't watch Liverpool 90s. So I'm just done
You
that.
do.
Gerrard didn't
You,
play
you,
I've watched more Liverpool 90s than most Liverpool fans. which is wild. Because I seem to always watch Liverpool every week for some reason.
You do. You tend to
seems to
moan
be the
about
game
them.
that's on. And like, I have put in group chats so many times in the 85th minute. I can't wait for Salah to score here and people
He's
not.
had a bad season this year.
But
But
no, but
last year he got
you've-
nearly
you've-
30 goals and 15 plus
Did you-
assists. Some of the assists last year were
Yeah,
unbelievable.
he's a great moments player. He is. He's brilliant at that. But that's all he is.
I'd say that's quite good to be that though.
I love that people think the nationality
Matters.
means anything when it comes to a Premier League list.
It's like the English
Heggie
list.
did go to Egypt once and got battered, but got surrounded.
Why? What do you mean people?
Somebody mentioned if he was French.
Would he be highly rated?
No, I don't think
Higher
that makes a
rated by people?
difference.
No, it doesn't. Make
I'd say maybe
like-
arguably less rated.
Because he's probably
It's like those ones
It
saying-
depends what he did for his country.
I think
maybe.
if he was European, he'd be rated differently because we'd see him in the Euros more and we'd see him in the qualification.
It's like
more.
if he was
I think
English,
he'd
he'd
be
be worth this
100%. We'd rate players that we see more. That's fair enough, I think. Like I've never watched an Egypt game.
But you're
Whereas-
only seeing like 5 more games, 6 at most.
I don't think it makes
I know
a
what you
difference.
mean.
I don't think it
but
makes a difference.
You'd hear more and you'd respect it more. Like if he had 50 goals for Egypt, but Egypt were a European country, you'd be like, fair
Jacob,
enough.
But
The
I've,
problem I have
I've
is-
seen more Salah Egypt moments and Dembele France moments.
So I think it's more in terms of how much football you watch.
My problem with Salah isn't. It's actually when I have to watch him. I don't like watching him because he's not aesthetically pleasing to watch when he plays in the same way that the best players of all time in the Premier League and whatever have been.
Yeah.
He's not, and that's what Heggie's point is, isn't it?
But I think
Like,
you
don't
guys
like-
think he's
not-
taking a donkey touch, dribbling into people.
Yeah,
like
it's
some
that.
of the goals and moments he's done. I know, I'm an Everton fan. I hate him. I really hate him.
Oh, he's
And
incredible as
unreal.
well, of course, but he's just to be
Like
the
he's
best.
Skint
I
Man City players using the sole of his feet in the
Jacob,
box.
don't
with
even like
five
that
round
goal.
them.
I'm not
Yeah.
even, that goal even that goal isn't aesthetically pleasing. I know that sounds crazy. It's so efficient. I watched Saka. Saka's similar.
I just hate what this beautiful game's become.
Exactly, it was
A bit
better
efficient-
back in the day. I'm glad you agree.
No, I don't mean the actual game on the pitch. I mean people just rate stuff because of stats.
Yeah, it's just pure efficiency.
Hazard was
I get what you
so
mean.
much better to watch.
When he was given it was all 100%. The two
Yeah.
seasons that Hazard chucked it, Salah's not chucked it a season.
Yeah, that does come into it too, but
And I'm not talking about Hazard after the Prem. I mean the season Chelsea were 10th and he decided I can't be bothered. Salah's never done that. That's a big thing as a footballer. The best abilities of
I'd rather watch Nani.
Alright, Aaron.
I would. I'd rather watch Nani. Adam's right.
So
Hey, this is-
anyway, on to your rating of the
5.
take. It's a 5, worst ever. For
I
me.
said 5.
Yeah,
I
five.
just don't
Definitely
know.
so
He's
that
not.
We have a
He's
5
not.
in the video. Look,
I think we already had a 5, did we not?
no, we have
I
a
gave
4.
a 5 before.
This is a 5
I
for me.
thought I'd give a 5. Maybe
On
not.
to our third last one, number 14.
Is there a word for that?
No, not the
Is that
Lukaku.
Jacob's ult?
The Lukaku hate is unfair. He's one of the best strikers of recent times. He scores anywhere that he is at.
Second top scorer in European international football. Ever.
It's just a big
You
like
know what
hulking
goes
striker.
against Lukaku?
Jacob.
No. Like he is a bit fat. Genuinely, I think people see that and they judge him on that based like rather than what he
I
is on the
think
pitch.
he's also, to go against him here, he basically missed absolute sitters against Croatia to put Belgium out and missed 2 massive sitters in that Champions League final. So that's 2 massive things. But my God, he's unbelievable. And I fully back that. I'm saying 1.
Some good take from Jacob. He's rated it early.
I think the
He was
hate-
just the top scorer for Napoli as they won the league.
I'm going to be deadly honest here, Jacob. I kind of agree with you, but
He's not one of the best strikers
No.
of recent times.
No, he's not.
think he
But
is.
the thing is, it's
Would you have him top 5? That's one of the best.
Well, how was recent times?
Last 10 years.
I think he's close.
Really?
He's top 10.
Kane, Lewandowski, Benzema,
Yep.
Mbappe, Griezmann.
yeah,
Straight down, I don't
Mbappe,
know.
I was talking
Griezmann,
about Griezmann.
Haaland,
Suarez.
Suarez. Like he's not touching
Yeah.
top 5.
He's not
He's not
touching
one of
top
the
five.
best.
He's not. But the Lukaku hate is unfair because I actually don't slag Lukaku because it's Lukaku. I just say it just to wind you up.
Yeah, and I fully accept
But
that.
I feel
But like, there's people
fully
that
is.
don't know me that say it on social media.
But I
and
think
stuff
that's
like
because of what Heggie said. He's a lump.
Lukaku's slightly better than Viduka.
That's unfair. So that's the unfair part
that's just mental,
because that is mental.
isn't it?
Is he better than Defoe?
Yeah, as a footballer, yeah.
No, striker.
As a striker.
I think so.
Is he?
Yeah, he brings so many. He brings players in so
I
much
think
better.
Defoe's better.
I don't know. That's
I've
that's
seen
correct.
obviously Lukaku play a lot more.
I think he's better
And
than
what-
Vardy.
No. Vardy's peak was unreal. I don't think Lukaku's peak has been Vardy's peak.
No one is ever saying Vardy's one of the best strikers of recent times. So how can
That's
you
it,
say
but-
Lukaku?
Then maybe Lukaku's
This-
better then, because what he's done internationally is unbelievable as well. He's done
Yeah,
it.
his international things is what he's got. He's hanging on to the
Brilliant.
international
But
thing.
if
Brilliant in
Vardy was
Italy.
Belgian, he would start every game.
Yeah.
If Lukaku wasn't, do you know what I mean? If they swap places.
I don't know if he. I don't
Like
think Vardy's
Lukaku,
done Lukaku's
Lukaku
goal.
wouldn't have 100 caps if he was English. Because Kane's keeping him out of the team.
They'd find a way. They would.
They
find
tried to find a way in the 2000s and it didn't work.
They're the same age. What do you call it? Lukaku and Kane. And Lukaku started playing for Belgium way before because he was just built different at like 16. Have you seen the video of him playing when he was 16? Or photo of him at
Yeah,
16?
I actually have.
They're all Aaron's height and he's 6'4".
I think the big thing for him is it's just the expectation of him. He was meant to be the next so-called Drogba. Yeah, exactly. And he hasn't been that, so he gets unfairly treated because he didn't do that.
Yeah.
That's a bit.
His numbers are probably.
Yeah,
I'd love to
they're
compare
good.
his numbers. He's probably better than Drogba's numbers. Not nowhere near the player, but
Well, he's got more Prem goals than Drogba.
yeah. And obviously he's played a lot in Italian. I don't know. I think he's got 100 in Serie A. I don't know how much he's played actually.
That was
I
better
don't
for Roma
know.
and Inter.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think he'd be
I think he'll
Napoli.
be 60,
I don't think he'll
70
have it.
max.
No. I don't think. I think this is a 2 because the bottom part.
He
He
got
is
top-
not the best striker.
He got top. Obviously, it's Belgian football. But he got the top scorer and won the league in Belgium at 16, 17, 18.
I think the hate is unfair, but I don't think he's one of the best strikers.
Yeah.
So I'd agree with one part, disagree with the other.
Yeah, as soon as
I've
as
gone
soon as
2.
that, what do you call it?
Soon as there's
a
a
hot
bit-
take puts in too much, you start like loving part of it, hating part of it,
yeah.
and then
And it just neutralises.
I'm
But
going
just,
one, but
this had to just say Lukaku is one of the best strikers of recent times.
Yeah, not
and you're saying a lower one, or Lukaku hate is unfair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Look,
And then you got that.
He's put 3 different points here, and I fully agree with 2 of them.
Potential one for next time then.
It's
Make
unfair,
it concise.
but he's not the best strikers of recent times.
So 3 for Heggie.
I'm saying 1.
You're saying 1
2 for me.
and 2 for you. Okay, fair enough. On to our penultimate hot take.
Okay.
A player should have only been able to win the Ballon d'Or once. More players would make it more interesting.
I
Is that
agree.
Jonathan May?
That's Jonathan May, yeah.
Love it.
I fully disagree.
I agree with the bottom part, but I disagree with everything else. It
Yeah.
shouldn't happen, obviously.
Like, what is the point of you saying, oh, you're Messi and Ronaldo have both won it, or it's maybe the year after. Messi, Ronaldo, and Neymar have both won it. They're all still better than you, but here you have a Ballon d'Or because right now you're better than the rest.
Right now you're
but
the best player that's never won
Right
it.
now you're the 4th best player. Well done.
I think it would make it more interesting.
All right,
but that's the point that I agree with.
That's 2 points again.
Yeah,
there's
not-
no
it's
way.
double pointed.
Imagine all
too much
these
in this one again.
all these years saying you won the Ballon d'Or while Messi's been playing football. It'd be a joke.
I think this
Yeah.
has been said because of Ronaldo and Messi. Because
Yeah.
it was,
Yeah.
13 years now.
But this is now
that they won it
what
or
I think it's going to be different every year. Straight away this year, Dembele's been injured, so not going
It
to
won't be
win
in-
it.
it's
something.
gonna-
That makes it more interesting.
And last, yeah, but I fully think that we don't have a Messi Ronaldo either though. So
It's going to be based on who wins next year's World Cup. That's who's going to win it next year, which is quite exciting. And it's not going to be Ronaldo or Messi.
Is
It
that
can't.
exciting?
Oh,
Imagine it's Messi again.
no,
I don't know if
not, 'cause it could be England.
could be Kane, Mbappe,
No,
Haaland.
but I
they're
don't
the
think
3
it's
favourites.
exciting that you're saying the best player in the world is the one that wins the World Cup. I think that's boring.
No, I don't think it'll be
no,
that.
I mean, that's
Like
I
if
think that'll be
like Kane will win it if England win it, but if France win it, it's Mbappe. It's like that shouldn't determine it. It should just be.
But a lot of the time,
it'll then be the
a
best
lot of
player
the
from
time
that
is they've partially won it because of how good that player's been as well. Though.
and also
It's
it-
how
that
much
player's
the
not-
individual.
They're not just going to win it because of England winning it. It's also because maybe Kane
Yeah.
would be the one that wins it over a Bellingham because he won the
Also,
World
if he ends up
Champions
being like Bundesliga top scorer, Bayern
Like I
win the
can,
league by loads.
I would bet my life on it, right? This is just an example. I know I'm saying Salah again, right? But for example, no, I'm not even slagging him, right? Say he finishes the Prem season with 5 goals and 5 assists, but Egypt win the World Cup, he would win the Ballon d'Or, even if he had the worst season of his career.
So it's like, aye.
I
So
get what you mean.
if
But
Modric had won
how
it,
good would Salah have had to have been at the World Cup?
But even if he wasn't,
Nah,
but,
I think he needs to have been good at the World Cup. If he's
Really?
gonna, I think.
so you
I think
think
if you're having
Modric only won it because he was good at the World Cup,
no, but he,
and he was good
he's
for
also
Real
incredible.
But
Madrid.
he was
Real
probably
Madrid, yeah.
brilliant for Real Madrid. But I know for
was.
sure at the World Cup.
But
he
was he better
unreal.
than Messi that year?
Probably
Better
not.
than
But
Ronaldo?
then,
Probably
then
not.
but that's a different. That's not what the
That's
question
not a
ask us.
That's got nothing to do with this at all. But
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
agree
but,
with
no,
you.
I see what
yeah,
you're
but it's,
saying.
it's a different player.
I think it should be this. I think it should be the best player that year.
Yeah, of course it should. I like it would be more interesting, but
And
Why
I think
don't
the
they
next
do-
few years,
Why don't
the
they
Ballon-
do 2 awards then?
Nah, it becomes primary school. Someone
It
said.
only becomes good for
participation
it's
trophy.
only more fun for attainable because then it's just you're going back 10 years instead of going back 20.
So
I think it's exciting that we don't know who's winning the Ballon d'Or now. Rather than the last, I loved when Messi was winning it when he deserved it. The last one Messi won was a bit of a joke. I'm now liking that I don't know who the best player in the world is. If you ask me who the best player is, I don't know who it is.
it's a bit, yeah.
And I'd probably
Haaland,
change
Mbappe,
I'd probably
Kane,
change every 2
Kane.
months.
Yeah, no, aye, yeah.
Yeah. So what we're saying
Big contenders
to
there.
our man Jonathan's point.
4, but
I'm saying 5.
I actually think I'm going. I like
4.
it'd be more interesting.
I
I'm
agree
going
with
5
Bob.
actually.
Yeah, I think
Five,
me and you have agreed a lot, Calvin. That's
It's
never a good thing.
nonsense.
On to
Okay.
our final hot take of the video. Klopp is better than Pep, and there is more than 115 reasons why by Jack. Jurgen
I
Klopp
want
or
to.
Pep
That's what Heggy.
Guardiola? You poor soul, Heggy.
I wonder why they said 115. That's a
Specific. Is that referencing something we don't know?
Is Klopp better than Pep, Jacob?
No, the Klopp and Pep era had 12 titles for one and
Yeah.
one for another. This old firm era, these last 12, 13 years have been brilliant. Celtic have won most of the titles. It's just one. No,
I agree,
nonsense.
but obviously.
Do you agree with that, Heggy?
I'm not even speaking.
Pep is better at Klopp.
So we'll pencil you down
So
for
many
5
things.
then. And
I'll just say, let's slot in his first season beat Pep. Klopp took 8 years to do it once.
Yeah, good
I
point.
think he did it in his 5th or 6th.
You know what I mean?
He did it once in 8 years.
seasons,
Yeah.
He done it once. Slot. He didn't even sign many players.
He didn't sign anyone.
You know what? Klopp
Maybe,
did well.
maybe Chiesa on loan. That was it.
Yeah,
Or
Klopp
something like that.
competed with Pep. That's pretty good.
was Chiesa not a
There you
Klopp
go.
signing at the very end?
Maybe then.
Who?
Maybe he didn't buy a single player. Then.
No,
It
I
was
think
something like that.
Chiesa was slot.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was last summer.
Fair enough.
Yeah. This is
That's
wrong.
a 5.
Like
for...
this one, you can use stats for this one. You actually can. Look, there is stats of it. They did it for years. We know who won.
But it would be interesting to see about the 115. Nothing's ever going to come of it, etc., etc.
There's gonna
But
be slaps
just
in
this
there.
hypothetical world where we saw exactly what those charges were, and we were like, "Wow, they maybe did cheat."
From what I've heard of that, I think Man City were helped by with 115. A lot of them are from before Pep, and
Financial
actually it
irregularities.
helped them get into a position where Pep could come in and do what he wanted
Yeah.
to do. But it wasn't what Pep was really
Was
there.
it more because
Yeah.
See,
they were...
see, spending money though. Like, you still need to go out and win.
100%. Look at Man U.
Yeah.
They spend.
And also, it was not the first season he came in. It was the Leicester season. Then this is it. No, it was the first season.
No,
the
Pep
second-
came in
Conte
16.
season, and then he went and did the Centurions. In his second season. I mean,
Was it
come on.
17-18 he went in
Yeah,
Centurion?
17-18 was the Centurions.
Was it not 18-19?
Nah, 17-18. 18-19 was it not Liverpool won the...
No. City won
Liverpool.
the league 18-19.
Aye, and Liverpool won the Champions League that year.
Yeah.
City did 100 the year before. They both got like 97 and 98 or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was like the closest title race ever.
Who was the Man City manager when Leicester won the league?
Pellegrini?
Would have been aye.
Was it not Pep?
No. Pep came in that
That was
summer.
Klopp. Klopp was there
Aye.
in that year.
Klopp came in
Klopp
halfway
came in
through
at
the year.
Yeah.
Oh, Aye.
You guys still had Wenger, I'm sure.
yeah. We did.
Pochettino done quite well at Spurs because it was the Battle of the Bridge.
Yeah, he was the
Finished
Spurs.
third in the two
See-
horse race.
Oh, yeah, of
See
course.
the Battle of the Bridge. Who was the Chelsea manager? Was it a weird one? Was it?
Conte was it?
No, he came in
Was it
after the
before?
Euros that summer.
Oh, VS Boys? No.
Hiddink?
Was it? It was someone weird at the Battle of the Bridge.
When was it? What,
15, 16. It would
Sarri
have been
was
May
at-
2016.
Sarri was
Sarri
after
was
Conte.
17. Sarri was about
After
17.
Conte.
Yeah.
Mourinho, mate? No,
Maybe
it wasn't.
not.
Because Mourinho was between.
Mourinho left.
Carlo?
Mourinho left.
Carlo
That
would
it
have
was an interim. I think it's Hiddink.
when was the Battle of the Bridge? sorry?
16, May
It was
2016.
Hiddink.
Aye. Hiddink. There you go.
Gus Hiddink,
Then
yeah.
Conte came in the summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he had the Euros, and the first thing I ever remember about Conte at the Euros was him booting the ball away when it came out towards him for a throw-in.
So we putting fives all round for this one.
Talking about Conte at the Euros.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say 5 on
Yeah,
the
just
line,
straight
Yeah.
up 5.
Aye.
Definitely.
Here's a hot take from me.
Okay.
My favourite podcast episode so far.
I'm giving that a 5.
So
Wait,
that's
no,
a
what?
terrible take.
Right way around.
it's definitely in the top 3 of the
Yeah,
other. I
I've
can't
enjoyed
remember
that.
the rest, so I'm not going to say it's the best.
You know what? For that reason, I'll give it a 2 because there could be one that sneaks
Fair
in.
enough. Well, boys, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I wish we
Hopefully-
got to hear Aaron's takes.
We didn't hear anything from Adam.
I was just the host. There was a lot of chaos going on
Right,
here.
just run us through everything.
Yeah, quickly, just give a number for each one, Aaron.
Okay, yeah. Let's have a look.
Just number, nothing more.
Quite just number.
Just a number.
5 bad.
Okay. Didier Drogba is overrated.
4.
Okay. Josie's downfall has proven that he was an overrated manager.
4.
Okay.
Okay. Aye,
The
The
standard nowadays is.
Higher than the... No,
Yeah.
I'm going to say that's 4. Because, again...
I think it was better back in the day.
Premier League was not higher, so... I'd say it's higher now.
So you're saying 1 or 2 then?
Yeah.
You're dealing with them.
So, right. 4-4-2, I think that's probably a 4. It's pretty much there in different ways now.
Okay. VAR, most important piece of technology ever.
I'd go 2.
Okay.
He likes it.
5.
Genuine.
Just straight up.
Man United
no
not winning.
chance.
Didn't
No.
even need to read
Not
that.
over
No
City.
chance.
Man
He just
United.
remembered the
a
one
chance in a
Manchester.
month of sun.
So Man
It's
United.
terrible a myth.
I'd say 3. It's slightly a myth, but I can see where they're coming
Hennessy
from.
should have saved that.
Oh, 5. Like, there's no chance.
Straight away.
Right.
Payet.
That's
no
just because
chance.
you can't reach the bar, innit?
Hennessy can, and he still didn't save it.
I'd go 2 on that one.
Okay.
Straight to pens.
Yeah. 4 on this one.
Guardiola not
I
flopping.
could be harder for him, but he'd still do very well.
Aguero not talked about enough in Prem Alton 11.
3, I think he's talked about at least a little bit.
Bed sitter.
Yeah. Oh, 5. This is bad.
Salah.
I don't even think Salah's the goal.
No.
Um,
Lukaku, hey, is it unfair? Is
I
he
think
one of
it's
the best
unfair.
strikers of recent times?
Again, it's one of those ones where it's 1 point good, 1 point bad. So I'll say 3.
Okay.
Sorry, Johnny, but I think this is a 5.
Yeah, the Ballon d'Or.
And again, I think this is a 5 as well.
Klopp and Pep.
Unreal.
Really,
That's
that
good.
was one. That was an interesting episode. You even got to hear mine at the end.
I feel that was a long one, but
115.
Perfect.
Not bad. So exactly how many charges.
There you
There
go,
we
115.
Well, anyway, thank you very much for joining us. We got new members as well. Shout out to Kyle for becoming a member
New
during the
legend.
middle of the stream. New legend. If you want to become one as well, hit the join button next to us over on YouTube. Subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next week for another podcast episode. And as always,
take it easy.